How about that? Hearts. All right, there we go. Now we're ready. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, game number 1 here. No sane piece sets, I noticed. That's fine. That's allowed. Okay. Similar situation as before. The monster Hyper Tapper taking on the roller here. Alex, as we know, defeated a roller to win CTM. I think against Myles. I think this is a rematch of the finals of December CTM Masters. Am I wrong? And Alex won then. Alex then beat. It is a rematch. Okay. Alex beat Huff. Let's see if he can beat Myles here. Again, just on paper, this has got to go to Myles. Just because roller, and because the solid, again, conventional, not in a bad way, stacking. But Alex just doesn't seem to die or slow down. Wide says, whoever the hell Myles Miller is, he's pretty good. I have to agree with that one. Looking for the Corian adjustment was Myles. You can tell that whenever someone hesitates before like putting a J down. Ooh, interesting. Little misdrop there. Easy enough to solve with a few singles. Alex gets Tetris ready with the long bar, as Alex does. Nails the spin. He's waiting on the long bar and gets it. Boom! Tetris for Alex. Thatch. Thatch? Is that it? Thatch? That's how I pronounce it in my head. Myles is Tetris ready. And so is the long bar. The long bar is also Tetris ready, so both Myles and the long bar skip on over to Score Town. Speaking of Score Town, it's good to know the population of Score Town. 210,000 points for Alex T, 215,000 points for Myles, who also just got a Tetris. Alex not getting a Tetris, up high. Doing some downstacking. Whoa, delayed burn with that T-piece. Holy cow, that was slick. And gets the Tetris for his trouble. Oh, goodness. Well, you know, the kid's got the video game in his username, so what did you expect? He's going to be pretty good. It says Tetris right there. Myles is streaming on an alt. Alex is not, as far as I can tell. Okay. Myles with some advanced... Oh my gosh, that square! Oh! Sorry, excuse me. Okay. Oh my gosh, Myles. That's really funny. He solved it without any burns. What the heck? Oh my gosh, this is going to be a long night. And there's a Tetris for Myles. Alex has the lead here, 351,000 points. Myles has 313,000 points. Similar line counts. Myles actually behind in line, so maybe it's a little closer than it looks. Mr. Brain says, you called? Yeah, someone did. Oh, goodness. Myles dig? That was simply true, yeah. Myles digs are something special. Oh, goodness. Maybe you get to see a Myles dig on the kill screen here. With the inevitable kill screen Mullen that literally everyone does nowadays. Which is fine. Doesn't take that long. There's a Tetris for Myles there. Ooh, got the cursed number there for a second with Alex with 666. Could have died if he kept that on the screen longer. You see, that's Alex's strategy. Whenever he gets a 666 on the screen, takes some singles, gets rid of it as soon as possible. Then he doesn't top out. It's that simple. Tetris for Myles. Neck and neck here. Same scores pretty much. Wow. Simul Tetris. Same line counts. Alright, once again we have ourselves a barn burner. Oh my gosh. Both players with 500,000 points early into the 100 line mark here. Once again on superlative pace. The only burns have been the occasional maintenance burn and a downstack or two. Both of these players are extremely efficient. Alex with some conservative burns there, cautiously keeping the stack under control. Myles needs some burns of his own here. Okay, yeah, Longbar opens up a LJ dependency. J goes down in there. S adds a little bit of weight there. Wahim, thank you for the follow there. I hate Tetris, also with a follow. Just notice those follows. It's cool, I can see all of them on like the side of the screen. Oh my gosh, Myles, okay. Yep. Oh my goodness, okay. Myles' Monkas here. See, Myles is piling up the right side here. That's actually a nice strategy for down stacking. It's really safe because like things go easily to the right side. And then with that right built out, you can wait for the right stuff on the left side. And boom, Tetris into transition. 605,000 points for Alex. 586,000 points for Myles here. Alex. Left well, double well. Getting Tetris ready with the long bar, still waiting for the long bar. What on earth is this kid doing? And why is it working out? Oh man, Tetris for Alex. Oh, beans. So we haven't seen Alex top out before the kill screen yet this whole evening. And who knows, we might see the same with Myles. It's anybody's game here. And Alex banging with the Tetris there. 673,000, 670,000 for Myles. What a barn burner. Seriously, this is game number 1 and already we gotta go put out the barn. McDonald's! McDonald's fries, let's go! Got the McDonald's cam. I love how the McDonald's is more prominent in Alex's hand cam than his hands. The McDonald's is actually blocking. The fries are blocking his hand. We got priorities over here. This is excellent. Now I'm hungry. I actually haven't eaten enough today, so that's probably why. Bang, Tetris for Myles. Meanwhile, while I've been staring at the McDonald's, I mean, Alex has just been doing just awful things to this board, and again, it's just working. This child is just rewriting the rules every second. It's so cool. Rewriting the rules, but Myles is rewriting pace here with 813,000 points, still on level, now into level 24 here. So our young player's action here is just, it's costing him some pace here. Oh man, Myles with Tetris. This is just beyond me, over my head. Oh man, this is so cool. I consider myself to be good at Tetris, but I can't even interpret what's going on the screen right now. Bang, Tetris for Myles. 900,000 points into level 25. Alex is on level 26, only has 877,000 points. But Myles now with a misdrop. Oh goodness, gonna look to clean this up. This might be Alex's chance to catch up because he is not cleaning anything. He's already clean. And takes that long bar to the cleaners with the Tetris there. 942,000 points here for Alex. 950,000 for Myles. Similar line counts now. Myles is looking to make up the ground with a dirty center well Tetris. It's both dirty and center well. Only a triple though. He's losing pace now. Alex with a slight lead coming into level 28 here. Boom, Tetris maxes out on level 27. Oh my gosh, consistent max out. This is his 4th max out in a row if I'm not mistaken. Although maybe the B-type broke the streak. Holy crap. Myles looking for a max out of his own. But the long bar is making him wait, sweating him out. And there's a long bar. Boom, Tetris. Alex goes into kill screen with A86. A89 now. Can still get stuff left. Oh, hangs the J piece. And Myles has a chase down. A91 is Alex's top out score. Myles needs a Myles dig now if he's ever gotten one. It's, oh, he's gonna hang. That's game number 1 gone. Game number 1 is done. That's another double max out. 4th max out in a row for Alex. My fault for center well, says Myles. True. Okay, let's give a heart to Alex there. So that's Alex's 4th max out in a row. Also his 4th win in a row. Alex is fully on one right now. He is on one indeed. We have a ready from Myles the Great, ready from Tetris Alex T. Well, let's count it down to game number 2 and we'll see further just wild stuff here. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Oh yeah, Mood is pointing out, Myles, you don't need to compromise your board for the last Tetris. Just burn into kill screen. And Myles says, oh, true. I think that's the conversation. I was paraphrasing. Boom, there's a Tetris there for Alex. Myles and I are in similar boats with being the rollers. Rolling is really is the future, pretty clearly. Even though Alex is dunking on all these rollers one after another, I still think rolling's the future. You know, like conceptually. Even if a hyper tapper still won CTWC 2021, still won December CTM, may win Division 1. I mean, it's anybody's game. There hasn't been that many matches played yet in Div 1. Myles is cleaning up something of a mess on the right side here. Very safe, piling up the right side. We see a cautious, conservative downstack style from Myles, and it's keeping him alive. But it's also giving Alex a commanding lead straight out of the gate. 136,000 points for Alex, 63,000 points for Myles. Yeah, roll Alex T is going to be a different story entirely. Me and Alex actually played a roll match, and he won against me, to be fair. But it was decently close. I think he got like his first roll 1.1 against me or something like that. It was dumb. It was like, great. Congrats. Things always work out for this kid. There's some downstacking of his own. This gives Myles a chance to make up some of that lost ground. He's doing a little downstacking of his own, but Alex is in a pickle. He is inside of a pickle. He needs to get out of the pickle and start scoring points. Oh, has to block off the well. There's the dirty Tetris. 172,000 points for Alex. Still in the lead because Myles, with some digging of his own. Another dirty Tetris. Oh, man. Someone stop this kid. Another dirty Tetris. 218,000 points. That downstack took him like 3 burns that weren't Tetrises. That's so cool. Oh man, boom, Tetris. 241,000 points at 56 lines. Myles, 183,000 points at 54 lines. A lead, but you know, it's he's still within snapping distance. Spitting distance? The classic Xeno doesn't know what the idiom is that he's looking for. Boom, Tetris for Myles there. This is so hype. I'm genuinely happy. Okay, that's a delayed Vitz. Not so hype. Oh, solves the delayed Vitz with a double and then gets the long bar for his trouble. Terrific. Myles is Tetris ready. Alex is now Tetris ready as well. Myles gets the Tetris. Alex with the crazy tuck solves. What the heck? Okay. Boom, Tetris for Myles there. Alex has some digging. Myles does not. No archaeology needed over on Myles' end here. Everything's uncovered. No holes in his stack. Alex with the dirty Tetris. Alex, what are you doing? I want to tell Alex to stop, but honestly, Alex, keep doing whatever the heck you're doing because it's working. Who am I to say? Jeez Louise. Myles up high, waiting on the long bar, getting droughted, taking 2 triples and still not getting the long bar. Finally. Boom, Tetris. 383,000 points for Alex. Going up to 400,000 points at 90 lines. 317,000 points for Myles at the same line count. We have about a 80,000 point lead for Alex here. Is my commentary ahead of the video? How is that possible? Because like... Oh yeah, it could be something going on with... Okay, well, like, okay, so let's test it. Wait, let's look at Alex's side of the board. Alex puts a long bar down in the hole. Alex puts a T to the left side, takes a double with an S piece. Takes a Tetris, goes up to 438,000 points. Myles puts a Z on the right side for a delayed burn. It's fine for... Okay, so yeah, yeah. Little synchronization test. The audio is synced up with the visuals, so if somebody thinks I'm behind, it's their internet, not mine. Oh, it's synced. Okay, so maybe there was just weird, like, similar things were happening at similar times. All right, we have 460,000 points for Alex, who's getting pretty severely droughted. Oh, now that right side has that spur sticking up. Okay, nice. Solves it really nicely and gets a Tetris there without much headache. 489,000 points for Alex, 442,000 points for Myles. Myles is closing this gap a little bit here. Alex is building up that left side pretty high, waiting on a long bar. Oh my gosh, setting up a dirty Tetris, getting the dirty Tetris. Okay. Yes, so anyway, transition, 561,000 points. Myles, yeah, probably Mr. Brain, so I don't know what's, yeah. Cool. Myles, ooh, yanking that J out of the way, gets the Tetris, gets another Tetris. Oh, goodness, okay. Ooh, Myles with some undershifts there, just some misrolls. Boom, gets the Tetris. Gonna have to clean up that mess. Ooh, Alex with a bit of a mess of his own, setting up the dirty Tetris here. I think maybe the majority of Alex's Tetrises have been dirty, I feel like. I haven't been counting, but it feels like that. Nice pole vault there. And oh my gosh, Myles. Whoa, Myles. What? Myles. Gets to say, sure. Why not? Gets a double, sure. Myles, against all odds, is solving this stack. There's a long bar. Oh my goodness. Myles is getting some traction here. Maybe there's light at the end of this tunnel. But Alex is up by about 150,000 points. 711 for Alex, 563 for Myles, who's still desperately scrambling to get the stack back into shape. This is not about getting Tetrises. This is about not dying. Myles doesn't need points right now. He needs to survive. Oh my gosh, and Alex is just widening this lead further and further. Waiting on the long bar. Not getting the long bar, setting up some awkward delayed burns there, and Myles is done. Game number 2 goes to Alex for the 5th game in a row. A 5-game winning streak for Alex, notwithstanding whatever he's won before that. It's just in this match itself. And possibly a 5th max out in a row. He may want to mull in this. Oh, Myles' hands are sweaty. Okay, he needs a second to dry off a little bit. No problem, I understand that. Alright, and a blue ring. Let it be known that a blue ring, aka O, is calling a reverse sweep. O is calling the shot here. This is going to be a reverse sweep. Let's see. Alex going for his 5th max out in a row here. I can't, like, obviously he played some B-type in between, but it's still 5 in a row, right? Because he got all 5 max out attempts in a row. He didn't try to max out in between. So I feel like it's a back-to-back. And there you go. 5th back-to-back in a row for Alex. Back 5 back in competition. Although almost all of them were mullined, to be fair, so I don't know if we count that. He didn't win with max outs, right? Retype doesn't count, I think I agree, but it doesn't matter, right? It's just convention. Like, whether or not you count it, it's pretty cool that the kid maxed out 5 comp games in a row. Even if you're like, it's not technically a back 5 back if it wasn't. Okay, but it's pretty darn cool, right? The kid playing some of that gets the 1.1 as well. I think the majority of his top outs have been 1.1 or greater. Bonesaw is ready. We have a hover 3. Guess what? We have a hover 3. Let's count it down from 3. This is game number 3. Alex is in position to sweep a 2nd game in a row against a roller. Let's count it down from 3 and get in there. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. It is heating up here. Beyond heating up, Alex is on fire. There is no question. This young man is burning, and it is terrifying to behold. He's going Super Saiyan here. Oh, you know, missed adjustment on that T piece. Maybe he's not good at Tetris. Imagine if he had adjusted for that L piece, or that J piece. He didn't. So actually he's bad. Fixing that dependency there. Tetris is on the board for both players. Pretty conventional. Their wells are on the right. Their left side's higher than their right. I wonder how long this will keep up for. Probably the whole game, right? There probably won't be any weird stacks. Ooh, interesting adjustment from Myles. We see the cool thing about rolling is you can like say, should I put this piece here or 6 columns to the left? And then you can just kind of do it. You can just fling it away if you don't get the right piece. That's the real advantage of rolling, especially on level 18. You don't really need the speed on 18, but you do need the speed for adjustments, which can get pretty advanced. And bang, Tetris for Myles there, but needs to clean up a bit of a mess. I think Myles is in VC or something, I'm not really sure. I have 139,000 points for Alex, 101,000 points for Myles here. Alex D once again in the lead. What else is new? Alex waiting on the long bar a little bit here. And gets it. That's a Tetris. That's the sound that a Tetris makes. It's a little kind of a thing. And there's another Tetris. Bang! Going up to 210,000 points. Myles is digging, but now he's done digging. It's about a 50,000, 60,000? Yeah, 60,000 point lead for Alex here. And slams another Tetris down. 200,000 points before 50 lines is a good pace marker for, max out pace. And the kid's got it. And guess what? Myles has it too. Both players are on max out pace. It's just that Alex is 40,000 points ahead. Okay, ooh, dicey moves there. Decides to burn that J and settle into a delayed burn situation. Not quite Tetris ready, uncharacteristically. But he's getting there. Both players are digging a little bit. Looks like Alex will get out of it first. That was not a very good thing that happened for journalists, said Mr. Brain. And to be honest, I don't have context for why they said that. I don't think I need context. It's kind of funny. And boom, there's a Tetris for Myles. Now only about a Tetris back here. Is able to close the gap a little bit. Similar line counts. But Alex is in position to widen the lead once again with Tetris. Ooh, gets a long bar dependency, fixes it immediately. Oh, misses the line spin. Again, this kid's bad at Tetris. What can I say? Imagine missing the line spin, missing the adjustment earlier. I would have gotten both of those things. No, there's no way I would have. Myles needs a J piece or a long bar now. Okay. Actually, an L piece. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We're still talking about journalists. I don't know. There's some conversation about journalists going on. Myles looking for a clean solve here and just not getting it. This is just a protracted dig situation at this point. And Alex able to contract his dig situation. Looking for a delayed single here. Myles is now set up for a left well dirty Tetris and gets the long bar for it. Boom, Tetris, 294,000. Alex is 392,000, just about a 100,000 point lead here. Myles gets a second. Oh, goodness. Hey there, Penguin Friend Forever. Yeah, the stream's back up and running. It's looking good. Fortunately, I have decent internet. Thinking about moving out soon from my house. Hopefully I don't move somewhere with bad internet, because I do enjoy streaming quite a bit. Alex with the Tetris here, 461,000 points, 363,000 points for Myles. So Alex is in that comfortable 100,000 point lead area that he seems to be in pretty much all the time. Obviously that's an exaggeration, but whoa, Myles. So Myles has this very interesting stack. Oh, the miss flip. Myles shaking his head. This is not what he wants to see, and oh man. The RNG is not being kind either. He's got stuck with a long bar dependency, not getting the long bar in time. Okay. He's down stacking it. He's living, but he's not scoring. Alex, meanwhile, is living and scoring with 539,000 points. Coming toward transition here. Such a transition with... Oh, interesting long bars on the left there for Alex. Now transitions with 564,000 points here. Myles set to transition as well. Won't even get 500k here. This is intense. Alex is just in a shark-like position here. And he is absolutely dominating right now. Okay, Myles bringing the stack down a little bit. Oh, misshifts the O. Myles' mechanics just not at peak right now. Fills out the right side here. Okay. Need something for the left. Takes a delayed double there. Hangs the J. Okay, gets the L over. It's survivable, but it's tight. Gets the long bar over. Okay. Another long bar. Nice. Okay. He's getting it brought down here. It's a Myles dig if I've ever seen one. And Alex is just in an Alex Tetris here, scoring a dirty Tetris. Oh man, Myles. Oh, Myles with the long bar tuck. Holy crap. But he's misdropping so much now. And oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna do it. 460,000 points. Alex with the 6th game in a row sweeps. I can't stop Alex from mullining. I don't really want him to because I think we should probably just get to the next match. But go ahead, I guess. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. While Alex is mullining, I'm going to set up... well, no, actually, it doesn't make sense because he's the one I have to replace. I'm not replacing Myles. That's weird. That's kind of weird, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, the roll killer. All right, well, so let's pass the time while he's maxing out. First of all, I'm going to report the match. Alex Thatch defeated Myles 3-0. Match started at like 12:45 p.m. or a.m. It's a.m. 12:45 a.m. UTC. We can keep the same VOD probably. Should I... Moodus, should I, when I'm reporting the match, should I timestamp this match? Or can I just, like, pile all the reported matches into the same Twitch VOD? Because it'd be way easier just to use the same VOD link for all of them. Mr. Brain saying this could be the first ever Colors game. Just pile them out. Okay. I guess, like, we already know that it's just for convention that we're putting that in there. All right, Alex has defeated Myles 3-0. Goodness gracious. The kid comes away with a 6-game win streak, and with one more long bar, a 6-game max out streak. Back 6 back max outs. Back 6 back wins. Back to back roll sweeps. Alex cementing his legend here. Jeez Louise. Could have been stuff, no, comp maxes, yeah, true. Again, like, actually, like, no, sure, like, I don't know exactly how to define that, but it's impressive nonetheless. Alex did cool thing. If I say it that way, is there any disagreement as to the wording? Alex did thing, and it was good. There we go, now we can agree on that without any quibbling over definitions of what constitutes a back 6 back. Congrats. Could have been back 6 back. Yeah, actually, that's true. He's gotten, like, only 1 or 2 non-1.1s. Oh, man. GG. Quite an impressive performance. Well, let's bring O in here. A blue ring. What constitutes cool or a thing? Alright. Let's go to the Be Right Back screen, and I'll hide all the jank that I'm doing.